Well, hi everybody. Good Thursday morning to meteorologist Travis Kleneski here. A lot of to talk about here on Futurecast. Now, the first thing I'll mention is I did decide to throw in color contours, and what these color contours will indicate, it's not precipitation, it's not wind, it's not anything like that. It's indicating our smoke and how thick it might be as we go through the day today. Fires have been ongoing out in Colorado and Wyoming. They really erupted yesterday afternoon and last night, and some more smoke is expected to move across the area today. So the brighter the color with time here, the thicker the smoke may be as we go through the day. The other things you see there, you see the arrows. That's an indication of our wind direction. The faster those arrows move, the faster the speed of the wind is. The winds aren't too bad this morning, although it's a touch breezy in Hastings this morning. There's an area of low pressure down there around Goodland, Kansas. And it's where you see that counterclockwise rotation right there. But watch the first. I'm going to take this through a couple of times. Now, first off, focus on the arrows. That's the first thing I'll mention here this morning. Notice those arrows. They're going to start to turn more southerly with time as we go through the day. And by later this afternoon, a strong south and southeast wind. That wind's going to be nearly on the windy side out there today compared to what we see this morning. So that's what we're going to see first off. That will increase our dew points a little bit, which means most of us will keep out of the high fire danger. That said, it's still going to be rather dry in southwest Nebraska. So with low dew points and strong winds, fire danger are going to be highest in the southwest part of the state. So red flag warnings in place for this afternoon. Now let's back things up a little bit. I'm going to take you back and let's focus on now the colors on there. That's the smoke, and I think that smoke will be staying rather thick today. And you'll notice, look at Scotts Bluff on the edge of your map there. That's closer to those fires out in Wyoming, and so the smoke really thick close to those fires there. But we'll see that smoke blow across our area as we go through the day. The other thing that's a little tougher to see is we are going to see a lot of cirrus higher level clouds blow through here. So it's going to be a partly cloudy day out there for today. Heading into tonight, still maybe some haziness. Otherwise, winds staying strong overnight in central and eastern Nebraska. And with those breezy winds, temperatures will stay elevated. The winds will be a little lighter out west. There's going to be a surface trough out there. Right there. Along with that, there's actually going to be a cold front that's going to be approaching from the northwest as we head through the day tomorrow. That front will dive southeastward, but ahead of it, we'll see some, again, maybe some hazy, smoky conditions. Otherwise, not as much cloud cover. It's going to be a sunnier day, but maybe some filtered sunshine out there. And by the end of the afternoon and into the evening hours, that cold front will be right about here. That front's going to bring a slight cool down heading into our Saturday, but tomorrow, before the front, we may actually push record territory when it comes to our high temperatures out there. So let's look at, again, that red flag warning for today in southwest Nebraska, high fire danger there. The rest of us, I don't think, will quite be to that level. Otherwise, high temperatures today, back to the 80s, a lot of mid-80s, some lower 80s in the northeast, and then off to the southwest, maybe upper 80s this afternoon. Again, I think some of that smoke-filled sky out there and some of the cirrus clouds will keep us from getting to our full potential later on this afternoon. Temperatures stay elevated overnight tonight. Milder night ahead of us because of those breezy winds in central and eastern Nebraska. Notice out west, though, it will drop into the 40s in some spots. That's where the winds will die down and they won't be as strong. But with the wind staying breezy in central and eastern Nebraska, we're talking mid and upper 50s, lower 60s, so a milder night ahead of us here. Tomorrow then, heating up into the mid and upper 80s and lower 90s. This is pushing record territory tomorrow. Likely the warmest day of this week here, so it is going to be rather warm for this time of the year. 40s and 50s for tomorrow night going into Saturday morning. Again, a little cooler because of the front coming through. And then as we get into your day on Saturday, still warm for this time of the year, but cooler than Friday. We'll still see highs in the 80s on Saturday. So let's look at the long-range forecast. We've kind of talked about these 3 days. Again, a little more sunshine for tomorrow and Saturday compared to today, but winds not as strong tomorrow and Saturday. Might still be a touch breezy tomorrow morning, but lighter winds tomorrow afternoon. Heading into Sunday, Sunday is just ahead of another cold front that'll come through here, so we'll see increasing clouds during the day. Winds will be breezy again. Highs still in the 80s ahead of that front. That front plowing through, or coming through, I should say, Sunday night. That is going to bring us a chance of rain showers. Unfortunately, this does not look like a soaking rainfall, though. For us, most of us are desperate for some good rain. Not a lot, though, in the cards for Sunday night and Monday. Right now, Monday morning, I would say. Our best chance would be in eastern and northern Nebraska. That's where I think the best chance of rain will be. Chances lower the farther southwest that you go. Behind that cold front, showers move out of here on Monday morning. We'll see sunshine return. Winds will be strong, and temperatures will be noticeably cooler on Monday, Columbus Day, there with highs in the mid and upper 60s. That's very close to average for this time of the year. The lows will be a little cooler next week in the 40s. Now, temperatures, though, do start to warm back up Tuesday and into Wednesday. Now, that's one of the biggest changes of the forecast, is that it does look like it's going to warm up quite a bit on Wednesday. We may be in the 80s again, but that's just ahead of another cold front, a stronger cold front, one Arctic in origin. That one's going to bring us much chillier air by the end of next week. There are signs of 50s for highs down the road. Along with that, we may be looking at the return of frost and freezing conditions by the end of next week here. This is the high temperature trends. I'm looking at low temperature trends, though. I've been looking at some of those, and we may be, especially by Saturday morning, maybe seeing more widespread frost and sub-freezing temperatures return. And that weekend just overall looks cooler, but unfortunately, not a lot of moisture coming in with it here, so we're going to keep the mainly dry weather going. It looks like down the road, looking at the long-range temperature trends and the long-range trends when it comes to our weather patterns. So yeah, cooler but still dry down the road. So if you have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to contact me. You have my Facebook information there and my Twitter information there at the bottom of the screen. Otherwise, I will finish up this forecast and let you all go. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you all again on Friday morning to wrap up the week. The other thing of note today, we will not be having an 11:30 news today. French Open is going on, the delayed French Open. That's going on, so we won't be having 11:30 news today or tomorrow, as NBC programming will be covering the French Open. So I'll see you all again tomorrow morning. Until then, thank you. God bless. Bye.